holiday is just around the corner. However, the holidays this year are obviously a little bit different from previous years. I know that a lot of people might not have a lot of disposable income for gift giving this year, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you can't give gifts to show your love and appreciation for the people in your life. Today, I'm going to share with you some tips and ideas for what to gift when you have no money. So I'm going to be using the concept of love languages to flesh out this gift guide. For anyone that is not familiar, the concept of love language was developed by Gary Chapman and was popularized in his 1992 book, The Secret to Love That Lasts. Basically, the idea is that every person on the planet has a love language, or a style of communication that they respond well to as an affirmation for someone's love and admiration. So the 5 love languages are words of affirmation, quality time, acts of service, gifts, and physical touch. So let's go through some gift ideas that you can give to people based on their love language, the style that they respond to. If the person that you're trying to give a gift to has words of affirmation as their love language, a great gift idea is just writing a heartfelt letter. I feel like words are often so underappreciated or underrated, but I think they hold a lot of power. You can literally change someone's day, life, perspective, mindset just by using words. And if someone's love language is words of affirmation, it means that they value verbal acknowledgments of affection. And I personally think that writing a heartfelt letter, like writing a letter from the bottom of your heart, is a really great way to affirm your affection verbally. Also, a lot of people don't send letters these days, so I don't know, whenever I get a letter, I'm like, oh wow, it means a lot to me, I don't know. So my dad's love language is actually quality time. However, about 5 years or so ago, around the Christmas time, I couldn't really figure out what to gift my dad because I had no money. I had just dropped out of college. I was unemployed. I literally had $0. In fact, I owed money because I was in debt. I had no money. So buying something for my dad for Christmas was not really part of the program that year. But instead, I decided to write him a letter, just verbalizing and acknowledging how much I appreciated him as a father, how much I appreciated his mentorship. And I wanted to tell him how much I appreciated that. So we were staying at a hotel at the time, so I got some of the hotel stationery and the hotel pen, and I basically just kept writing. I really wanted to tell him how much I appreciated him, so I just kept writing and writing and writing, and then I folded it up, and after he went to sleep, I put it underneath his phone. And so I went to sleep after that, and then in the morning I heard him I heard sobbing. So I woke up and I turned around and he was crying. I was like, oh my gosh. And I've only seen my dad cry 3 times. He's not a very emotional person, and I feel like a lot of men in general are socialized to not be very emotional people. But the first time I saw him cry was when my mom's dad died, so when my grandpa died. The second time I saw my dad cry was when Obama was elected president, and the third time I saw him cry was when I gave him that letter. He was literally just there crying, and I gave him a hug, and it was just a really nice moment. And that's not a moment that I would have had with my dad had I just bought him something, you know what I mean? Me verbalizing how much I appreciated him really created that moment, and that's one of my favorite moments that I will never forget. At the end of the day, people just want to know that they are loved and appreciated, and I think that writing a letter is a really great way to do that. If someone's love language is quality time, one thing that you can do is to just spend time with that person. If they want to stay home and have a movie night, stay home and have a movie night with them. Watch their favorite movies with them. Watch their favorite TV shows with them. Give them your undivided attention. This is a really great way of telling someone, you are the most important thing to me right now. You have my undivided attention. I love you and I want to spend quality time with you. You can have a date night. Y'all could go for a hike. Y'all could go on a walk. Have a picnic at a park. Play video games all day. Just spend time with that person, whatever the activity is. They'll feel very loved and appreciated by your undivided attention. So if you want to gift someone quality time, you can set a date night. And you can have a date night with anyone, whether it's your significant other or your parents, your siblings, nieces, nephews, your cousins. Like, set a date night, have an activity planned, maybe like plan their favorite activities. So if they love watching movies, like set a movie night. Or if they love cooking, maybe like set a date night where you guys try to learn how to make or cook a new dish or something like that. Do all the silly shit that they love that you probably normally would not entertain on a regular day. Tell someone you love them by spending time with them. Okay, so this is my personal love language. I respond really well to acts of service. I love when my mom brings me a bowl of cut fruit while I'm editing a video. I love when my friends offer to bring me food when I'm having a bad day. I love when someone offers to help me complete a project. Acts of service is just it for me, girls. And for people like me, we really believe that actions speak louder than words. We feel loved and appreciated when someone does something to help us make our lives easier, as opposed to verbal acknowledgments of affection. Like, when someone says, "I love you," it doesn't really mean that much to me. But when someone sacrifices their time and energy to help me do something, that's when I feel like loved. I'm like, wow, this person loves me. So some gift ideas that you can give to someone whose love language is acts of service is you could offer to help your dad build a shelf. Offer to help your brother with his schoolwork. Cook your family a Christmas breakfast. Offer to help your sister organize that closet that she's been putting off for months. Another cute idea that you could try to do is to make like a little coupon book of like services that you can offer. So if you want to give one to like your family and you write down help you clean your closet or cook dinner or something, like fill it with a bunch of things that you can do and kind of like give it to someone or give it to your family. And whenever someone wants to feel appreciated, they can just like tear it out and give it to you, like, hello, this is the service that I would like today. And they'll feel really appreciated by that act of service, because personally, I love an act of service. Okay, this one sounds shallow, but it's not necessarily about the monetary value of the gift. It's more about being a visual symbol of love. So you don't really have to go out and buy an expensive gift for someone. You could literally just like make it yourself. Because for people whose love language is receiving gifts, they care way more about the thought behind the gift than anything else. So if you're an artist and your girlfriend loves cats, maybe you can like draw her a really nice photo of one of her cats or something. If you have a book that you've already read and you think your best friend might enjoy it, gift it to them and let them know, like, hey, I read this book a while ago. I know that you like romance novels, and while I was reading it, I immediately thought of you because this character reminds me of you. Or I know that you really like storylines like this, or something like that, If someone's love language is receiving gifts, it's really important to pay attention to the things that they like so that you can be more thoughtful about what you're giving them. The symbolic thought behind the gift is way more important than the gift itself. Remember, it's simply a visual symbol of your love. I feel like this one is pretty self-explanatory. So this person prefers physical touch, so body language, touch, physical intimacy. They prefer that over verbal affirmation. So this person likes cuddling, holding hands, kissing, sex, anything that involves touch, physical touch. Some people really like public displays of affection. I personally do not subscribe to that, but some people respond really well to that. And they feel really admired with physical touch and PDA. This one's pretty self-explanatory, so do what you will with that information. The holidays are really supposed to be about being surrounded by the people that you love and sharing love and affection. and sharing that energy all around. So I feel like when you let people know that you love them and you appreciate them, you will receive it back. And there's nothing better than giving and receiving love, especially around the holidays. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to live an intentional, beautiful, and joyful life. I'll catch you guys next time.